Boys and girls, good morning. Welcome to my basement slash parts room. Let me get the lights going real quick. So last night I went ahead and I cleaned all the stuff I got yesterday because it was really dusty. So we cleaned this grill here. So this is a Vento like phase 2 badges grill. Nothing like super special, but kind of a cool piece. The Cult Society eyelid cleaned up super nice. I don't know if I want to sell this one or not yet. I want to test it on my car and see, but I kind of want to keep that. These were the smoke tail lights. They cleaned up pretty nicely. I think these were self-tinted though, more than likely. So I don't know if I'm gonna sell those or just, I don't know, we'll see. But those are cleaned up. These cleaned up really nice. These are the OEM Hella GLX taillights. So these are really nice, they're red and black. Those probably be for sale. This is probably gonna be my spare set of lenses for my E-codes because I break one again. This right here, ooh, the new old stock, the last one you could possibly buy from Volkswagen, VR6 Vento lip. This thing is just like, it's so pristine. I don't know if I want to sell it or keep it just because like it's so cool. I don't know, it's there. And then this bumper cleaned up super nice. A little scuff here, but nothing big, like a little, like a very light bit. Very nice bumper. Very nice part score from yesterday. The lip, this piece here, the grill, so much cool stuff. Again, Martin, shout out to you. And I said in about a month or so, he's going to his other storage unit and cleaning everything out of there. So we're gonna buy more parts. He has bumpers and hoods and just so much stuff. And I can't say no to Volkswagen parts, so. All right, so the plan for today, we're heading to the Junkyard because I showed her that TDI wagon I saw like 2 days ago. And now we're gonna go further inspect it, see if it runs. It had a battery in it, so see if it runs, and then we'll maybe drive it around a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. All right, the keys have been acquired for the little TDI wagon here. I don't think the hood latch actually works, but that's easy fix. So see if it'll start. I know the should be unlocked already. Yeah, the wagon squad. Might need the jump pack. All right. Oh, there it goes. So no jump pack needed. Turn right on. It sounds like it. I mean, it runs, no problem. I'm not a biggest diesel expert, but it sounds, I think, okay. Oh, this tensioner. Hey, cut it off for a second. Yeah. So I would say, I mean, I don't think the tensioner is supposed to shake that much. So I would assume it would probably need a new tensioner, but it does sound like it runs fine at least. The tensioner right here is doing a whole lot of shaking. So I might see a new tensioner. But other than that, it sounded like it ran good. I don't see any like oil anywhere or anything looking like terribly out of place. Like I'm not a diesel expert, but it looks to be okay. And there's not a whole lot of miles on this one. It's got 210,000 kilometers, so about 50,000 miles. Not a lot for a diesel by any means. This feels actually pretty solid. And the car's not bad. A nice little bath that it would look a lot better. This looks kind of janky in there, but I guess it is what it is. Interesting. Yeah, aside from that tensioner pulley looking all crazy, it seems to be okay. Back seats. Not bad, and it has the cover and everything too. Not bad. The car outside overall is not super bad. There's a lot of like little rust spots, but there is another black Bora over there that actually has a new hatch, so we could get a new hatch and get rid of all that. The bumper's okay. It actually has this cool lip. The body line's pretty good. There's a few nicks here and there, but it's a junkyard car. Fender, a little bit of rust, but this being a Golf front end, there's tons of black. I mean, there's one literally right behind you right there. There's tons of black Golfs in here, so a new fender, new bumper, that kind of stuff would be really easy to find. There's more TDIs in here, so I probably we just buy a new tensioner for that. This fender, some rust here, but again, new fender for that. Doors look to be okay. And then again, I said interior wise, once it has a nice little vacuuming and cleaning, the interior is actually not bad at all. There's no weird smells, like the door cards aren't chewed up. I mean, it's not bad at all. So, like I said, a couple new fenders, new hatch real quick. Should be pretty much set. Alright, I'm gonna start this one more time and just go through and make sure there's nothing else besides that tensioner that I see. Yeah. Turns on nicely. Alright. You see it shaking? But aside from the tensioner, I mean, it sounds healthy. I don't see any like leaks, I don't think. No smoke back here either. No, so let's see while it's running if the if this actually works or not. Let's see if we have heat. Oh shit. Yeah. Does my heat work? Let's put the face. Heat. Do you work?
You have it on 1, so turn it up a little bit.
Blowing off. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's blowing. It's not high yet, but it's blowing. Interesting. Change it to.
Wait, it's heating up slowly.
It's kind of cold though. Might take a minute though. This one doesn't have the what goes that? Just kidding. Go back. Oh, no cup holders at all? Oh, you do. No, you don't. It's like a block off plate. This one doesn't have, like, mine has the interchangeable pieces here, or this one you have to replace like the entire like dash piece because this is like all one. It doesn't come apart. These work? Yeah. My rear ones? My windows work. Not bad. Then auto up.
Yeah. That's the compass or no?
Yeah, that's part of the deal. That's a.
You actually just take that off right now.
No, we need that. We gotta keep that in there. All right, so this isn't blowing hot though. I have it on. It's on heat on high. Does my AC work if I play it cold?
Oh wow, it's weird.
Let's see. You got cold AC, really cold AC, so that works. Okay, enough of that. The AC works. I don't know about the heat just yet. It might take a minute to get actually warmed up, but oh, it's not bad. Like I said, if it's just that tensioner, I'm gonna what is this? You're gonna switch down here. What does that do? Is that there? Hold on. I gotta switch. What does it do though? Press it.
Well, it's on right now.
Oh, well then maybe it doesn't work at all. Oh yeah, that was the hatch. Oh no, not the hatch. I don't know what that was. All right, so we've gone through pretty much everything in the car. All the lights work, washers work, wipers work, the radio works, the AC works. I don't know if the heat works or not, but listen to, I don't want to rip too much, that tensioner looks like it's about to blow up, but like, listen to the turbo, like barely tapping it. That sounds so cool. I like it. All right, the heat does work, which is nice. I forgot it's a diesel. It takes forever to actually do any type of warming up, but it is actually getting hot now. So that checks out. So that's everything, I think. Windows work, locks work. I think that's everything, honestly. So like, the only thing I'm seeing right now is that tensioner needs to be replaced, but other than that, it runs fine. It seems like the turbo sounds so cool. I don't see any white smoke from the backside of the car. Relatively low miles for a diesel. So I was going through the gears, like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all those feel fine. But whenever you put the car in reverse, just listen. Wait. Why did you do that? I don't know. It's like what like a work truck would do. Like when you put it in reverse and it like beeps. Oh, that's annoying.
There has to be a way.
That'd have to go. But other than that, the gears feel fine. Pull forward a little bit here. Let's go into our reverse. Does it stay on? Oh, it just beeps one time. Most fine, it seems like. It sounds cool. Yeah, so it sounds healthy for what I assume. I don't see any white smoke coming out. Nothing back here. The only things that I see that are apparently right now that don't work, the hood latch does not work. Might need to be adjusted, but that does not work. And this tensioner needs to be replaced. But other than that, I don't see anything like any glaring issues. There's rust on this fender and that fender, but there's literally like a black Mark IV Golf right there. There's a whole bunch of black Mark IV Golf, so replacing the fenders will be easy. There's another black hatch in the back, that's easy. I mean, if we needed doors, there's like the black Mark IVs over here are super common, so like replacing body panels is not a big deal. The inside where it matters most, I think, is actually really clean. The seats are okay, there's no rips. A nice wash, vacuum, that kind of stuff. This would all be good to go. All the windows work, the lights work, the AC and the heat works, the radio works. I mean, that's looking pretty good. I mean, it's a TDI wagon, all the space and all the mileage. Can't really complain. I don't see any white smoke. I don't see any rust underneath the car. All the rockers look to be in good shape. Even the bottom of the fender down here is pretty nice compared to like this part's pretty rusty, but like not hard to replace. Yeah, there's black Mark IVs everywhere in this junkyard, so. I lied. It works. So I kind of adjusted my hand a little bit, but now it closes. So the only thing I see that's wrong is just the tensioner, and then that we are good to go, looks like. All right. All right, so overall, the wagon's actually pretty cool. Like I said, just needs a new tensioner, I think, then it'd be good to go. That car's running for auction next month, so from the 1st to the 15th, so like we do with the Savoy. If it doesn't get bid on at all, it'll sell for $350, or we can bid on it and then see if we get it. So a little bit of time to think about it, but it's a cool car. It's like, that's what I ideally wanted. TDI wagon and manual, and it has all those things, and everything works, so it's cool.
This would be my daily, not yours.
Yes, it'd be your daily. I think ideally that's what I wanted before. I love my little 1.6 wagon, it's cool, but for you to have another wagon would be sick, so 2 wagons would be cool. If we did like super far trips, my wagon does great, but then we just use a TDI and just have all the mileage. So we'll see. But let me know what you guys think. It looks pretty clean. I'm not a diesel expert, but overall it sounds good. It ran fine. Everything checked out except for the tensioner. So guess we'll see. So as you guys know, I have 5 of these little connecting lights right here, and they're actually really, really bright. But you can connect up to 20, not 15, I learned, and I went and bought 15 more today. So we're gonna do 15 on this side, so 5 there, and I'm gonna do another 10 straight down and light up the whole back of the garage, and I'm gonna do 5 more on this side over here, because right now we only have this one little tiny light, and it's just not enough light. So I'm gonna do probably an extension cord from here and do like 5 maybe down the middle, or maybe on this side. So it'll be 5 on this side, brightening this area up a little bit, and then 15 on that side. Eventually we'll do a full 20 on that side and a full 20 on this side, but just for now and not spending my money, we have more for this side. Bam! Look at all of my lights. Like I said before, I thought you can do 15 total, but if you look right here, it says max connect 20. So that's awesome. So I said we'll do, there's already 5 here, we'll do 10 more on this side, so I'll have 15 on this side and 5 on that side. I think we should be looking pretty good. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull Miley out real quick, because I need to put the ladder like right here, and the last thing I want to do is have anything fall on my car. It's already happened before, that's why I cracked the first headlight, so I'd rather not do that again. All right, time to make this garage much, much brighter. All right, as you can see, or can't really see, there's one street light over there. It's very, very dark. The barn is completely pitch black. I just finished this side, so this is 15 lights. 3, 2, 1, and bam! Yo, it's bright. It's real bright. I like it. So I was gonna go right here and cut across this beam, but I figured I was gonna go straight back. I can still put 5 more across the back if I need to, but I think 15 is, it's pretty bright in this garage now. Like way, way better. Way, way better. So for now, this should be good. Pretty much anything I need to do in the barn, this should be more than left to do. The biggest thing is just getting this floor out of here. So once I can get a nice like actual floor in here, plus these lights, the barn's gonna be a-okay. First side done. So now I'm gonna do this side, these last 5 for that side probably tomorrow. And then for now, I wanna go ahead and put this car back over there and test fit the eyelid and see how I like it. right, so I have the eyelid here loosely in place. There's a tab that goes up and follows your actual headlight and bolts it with the headlight there. And same on this side. And then there's screws if you want to screw the top piece of this right to your grill. If you see back here, I'll pull forward a little bit, the actual lines of your grill right there, this follows the grill exactly and also follows the divots between the headlights here, and it goes right in. Now, I don't know if this one's gonna fit on my car, particularly because it looks like I try to push this down. There's a bit of a gap there you can kind of see right there. I want to push it flat. It kind of bows up because it's hitting my emblem here. I know some would go over the emblem a little bit. Some have like little cutouts to go around it, and then some are a little bit more shallow. They don't hit it at all. You might need to use a badgeless grill to actually have this one work properly. I'm gonna try and push this back into place where it's supposed to be, like exactly, and then close the hood loosely and see how it fits. But I don't think with this grill and this emblem, it's gonna work exactly. Maybe like a nice like shallow emblem maybe, but. All right, so with both sides all the way in place. So this piece here is like flush to the headlight itself. That's where it's supposed to be, this one as well. And again, right here, like flush to the headlight. There's still a bit of a gap you can see right here, my fingers at. There's a bit of a gap between my actual top of my grill and the eyelid here, which I have to like push it down. So I don't know, still like bows down. I would assume this one, I mean, so I know some would work. Like if I didn't have a badgeless, if I had a badgeless grill and this wasn't here, this would work no problem. But with this emblem here, it's kind of hitting this and making it bow down like that. So let me close this loosely and kind of see how it looks. I don't know, crushing it. You see it kind of like crushes it down a little bit. I don't know if I can even close the hood without like cracking it, but there it is. Does look pretty cool. I've always been a fan of the eyelids. Never needed one, but came across this one yesterday, so it does look pretty cool. And of course, we would paint match it. Maybe even like a carbon fiber one might be kind of cool, but I don't know if it's gonna work on my car with that there. It does look pretty sweet though. All right, so it's terrifying, but I actually did just close the hood all the way. You can see how it bows up right there over the emblem a little bit. So I think if I just give it a little U-shaped shave, that would work, but I don't know if I want to cut it up or not. It does look cool though. Does look cool. I know Greg has one in his car, but his mounts differently than this one, and his looks a bit more shallow than this one as well, like not as deep coming down, because his goes right over the top of his emblem, where this one's actually hitting, you can see right there. So I don't know, we'll figure it out whether I want to use it or sell it. Does look cool though. That is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, be thankful for this day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.